Alright, hey everyone, I'm OMGKookieZ and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Leafgreen Team Rocket Run. So, I decided to keep Meowth. Now, I can't remember if I said this in the last episode, I think I did, but I was confused on whether I wanted to keep Meowth and Raticate or just keep Raticate, since Raticate has already evolved and he'll be more useful longer than Persian, but Persian has better base stats than Raticate. And for a while I wasn't sure if I was going to use Machoke, Wheezing, or even Muck, but I think I've decided on which one I'm going to use. So the plan is, well, first we are going to get this Paralyze Heal and Kevin's fixed. So I feel as of right now, if I train Harold alongside of everybody else, I might not be able to use Pokemon I want to use. So a Pokemon that I want to use is Hypno because it gives me more type advantage. So, you know, I mean, I'm all for Persian. I prefer Persian quite a bit. And I think he would make a really good team member in general for, you know, this run. But looking at it now, I think I'm gonna have to drop Harold. I don't, you know what, I'm gonna have Harold on the team. He's gonna be here because he does have the pickup ability, so I'm gonna hold on to him for a while. But since I'm gonna be training everybody else, I'm still gonna skip these trainers. I've already fought this guy in the last episode, so I only have to fight one of these guys. And I think if I do, you know, hold the Drowsy, and, you know, make him into a Hypno, he is really powerful. He could really help this run and take it a step further than it already was with power. Not to mention the Verse Seeker, so I'm going to be training a lot. Okay, but that being said, we got Harold. That's all we have. I don't know why I got that rod, but I'm going to do some little errands first. We're gonna get the bike voucher and blah blah this and that. But honestly, for today, I want to kind of get a Drowsy as our next team member, and that way we'll have all 6 of our slots filled for now. Bellsprout is very temporary. This is pretty much gonna learn Cut and Flash, and that is it. Nothing else. All because, you know, why not? Meowth will stay here for a little bit, even if it is just our little companion guy. But let's see, what can we sell? Nothing really. What can we buy? 6 grand, 9 Pokeballs. I'll buy the one. How many? Actually, we're fine on all that. Okay, that's good. But yeah, as I was saying a little bit earlier, I want to catch Drowsy and I want to train him up. So what I'm going to do first is we're going to go here. And I'm going to hope for a Drowsy. Now this is the other route you can catch Sandshrew, and I was honestly debating on using him, getting him here, but because I wasn't sure if I wanted Drowsy. You know, it kind of failed. Now I'm only spinning around because there's a lot of train. There we go, level 15. Scratch him. He's really bulky. Just had a Land Berry in action, and he fainted. Well, good thing this is a Nuzlocke run, right? I feel like we can do better. I feel like we can do way better than level 11. So, nicknames. Well, I do know I want a Drowsy. I don't know what I'm going to nickname him. So, I think I have a good name for him, but I'm not sure. Well, I should have actually. This is going to be a really good area to train in and also just get. There we go. So we're scratch him. Scratch him one more time. He's going to do that. Huh. I'll just use a super potion, why not? And we're going to go straight to Pokeballs. There we go. So, I'm going to name him Pito. That's probably a terrible name to name him, but we have Pito, the lonely, fucking fitting as hell, drowsy. He has insomnia, so it prevents sleep, that's good. Pound, disable, confusion. Pound and disable is all the thing we're going to be using. And he has quite the attack and not the special attack. You know, again, drowsy's really weird, but I really want to keep him, even if it is only, and I mean only, for type advantage. Which is the sad truth, but it's whatever. But we got the Verse Seeker now, so what that is going to allow us to do is re-battle trainers that we have already faced. And that will help us, you know, gain levels when we need them. And that's just going to help tremendously. Now, Pito is, you know, he can hold his own kind of, but he's not the greatest right now. And until he is the greatest, we're pretty much going to be baiting and switching for a while. I mean, only a little bit, actually. Because when you think about it, you know, he's okay. He could be worse, and that is true. He really could be worse, and I haven't switched Will out from... I haven't switched him with Pito yet, but it's alright. Let's actually put Confusion up here. Oh, and one thing, one of my friends was actually watching one of my videos, and he was saying, I mentioned like, oh, I couldn't remember like what I was gonna name the Sandshrew in the video, so I'm just gonna name it Will, because that's what I did in a test, not a test recording, a failed recording, and he came up to me like a couple days later after the video aired, and he's like, dude, like, it was Felix, you piece of shit. So, I am possibly, if I remember, going to change Will's name to, what is it? Felix, there it is. See, I already forgot it again. It's just a weird name that I don't really hear that often. But speaking of the name Felix, while I'm just grinding, it doesn't even matter, you know, fuck the gameplay. Story time. I have a friend named Felix. And my friend Felix lives in Germany, and he is from Austria. Really good guy. I worked at my where I live. We have this thing called a festival for Christmas called the Chris Fringle, and he worked there this year with the boss. I usually go back every year. It's fun for me, and you know, the people are there are just fucking amazing. Going on like, you know, me and him are still talking to each other, and it is, February's almost over, and we still are talking to each other because this dude's awesome. Like, me and him chat on and off, considering that it's only been 2 months since we've seen each other, and we still chat on and off. That's just great, in my opinion. But I actually know somebody named Felix, and I don't know why I'm having a hard time remembering his name when I shouldn't have a hard time. But I digress. So we got Will and Pito. Will is actually getting quite up there in the levels. I'm actually going to do this thing where I switch a bunch of my Pokemon around by levels. I have no idea why I do that, but I leave the Pokemon I'm not using at the end. Alright, let's start by facing off some trainers. And I'm gonna really focus on getting Pito up in levels, and I really want to have every Pokemon pretty much at or around like level 25. Does Pound do more here? No. But yeah, I really want to get all my Pokemon to like level 25 or higher. 40. I'm gonna get rid of Hypnosis only because I hate it and because I have bad luck with it. Now there are gonna be some engineer guys like this who are gonna be really kind of powerful. And only because they have steel types. Hard to get rid of steel types unless you're using like dark moves. But Kevin can't really face up against them only because, you know, he's flying, and Magneton is gonna be a terrible sight if we lose. But Steph is gonna take him on. The Hyper Fang does a decent amount of damage. I know I'm wasting all my super potions on like shit that I shouldn't be, but that's just the disadvantage I've been given. Well, I gave to myself. Alright, it's time to go heal and buy more potions. And there is no item here? Man, I don't know. I feel like I know where a lot of the hidden items are, but I just can't remember them for the life of me. Okay, so we got the bike voucher. You know, we pretty much got everything we need in this fucking piece of shit town. I don't need that many. 5 will be great. Let's see. Actually, we can face this guy. This guy will be easier. He's got poison types. Now, even though you are at a disadvantage, Pedo, I think you are going to do fine. That 2 HP win. But anyways, how are you guys doing? Great? Alright. Ending it there. Pedo, special attack's getting up there. That's all that matters. And Harold, I don't know why you just haven't picked up items. I mean, you've only picked up 1. I need more. This guy's gonna have a Nidorino. I can guarantee it. There's the Nidoran I was thinking about. Oh, there's that Peck I don't like. Oh, goodness. Nidorino! And that's going to be a lot of experience for Pedo. He's probably going to... Oh, he didn't level up? No way. This guy can be... This guy isn't terrible. Whoa. Doo-doo-doo. And a Zubat. Pedo, you're gonna kill the Zubat because it's poison. Come on, Pedo. What the fuck? You had a great streak going on. Now you, just because you're confused and you're getting flinched, you know, you want to die? That's not how we go out on this team. We are ruthless. We are ruthless. Practically our Team Rocket. Team Rocket is getting their image from us. And you want to fucking have problems with the Zubat. Well, you know what? You deserve to get kicked in the shin. Wait, this guy's gonna have grass-type Pokemon? There we go. I know this game way better than I thought. Oddish. But yeah, I would really like... I mean, I know, like, we're approaching, you know, the time I'm gonna end. Oh shit, that Poison Awakening. Do I have a berry for it? How much health do you have? 14, 13. Dead. It's alright, you know. Some Pokemon need to die. That's pretty mean to say. Alright, so one quick thing. Let's see who can learn Water Pulse. Only Harold? God, I need more Pokemon. Harold, speaking of Harold, you didn't even get a fucking item, you piece of shit. I hate you sometimes. Not even sometimes, most of the time. So I'm gonna try to avoid all of like the Pokemon trainers with Magnemites and shit. The electricians or whatever the fuck they're called. They have an advantage over me, and I don't like that. Would it be easier to kill it with confusion? I mean, it's kind of hard to test now. Eradicate fight. My thing's more deadly than yours. Alright, please tell me. Harold, you're fucking shitty right now. Alright. And what does this guy say? If I have a certain amount of Pokemon, he'll give me the item finder? Pfft. Item finder is worthless to me. There's a Snow. Actually, the item finder is useful only to get the item by Snorlax, which is leftovers, which is more helpful than not. I didn't even hit the start button there. Oh no, my controller's failing. Didn't even hit it. Oh, that's alright. It doesn't even matter. But yeah, I think, you know, I think I have 1 or 2 more trainers on there. I gotta heal anyway. I mean, once we finish out that route, I think I'll end the episode, and then I'll probably train all my Pokemon off screen, except for these 2 guys. Wow, you're already there. Okay, I didn't realize Petal was already there. But yeah, and then tomorrow we'll take on Lieutenant Surge, and we might face some other trainers. Oh wait, this is the last trainer. Wait, there's one more after this. I think maybe Headbutt does more. No, Headbutt does less, but it does flinch. Yeah, I think special attacks are still at this point in the game really good to use. Don't got that burn heal. I'm gonna be fine. There's that Voltorb. Headbutt. Oh yeah, I gotta use Confusion only because my physical attacks are... Never mind, I'm dead. Oh yeah, actually, why am I saying that about the electrician? Will can take him on all by himself because he has Dig now, and in this generation they don't have Levitate. Would you look at that? I found Will to be useful. I honestly forgot I taught him Dig. I was gonna say Doug. Doug. Alright, that's all the trainers with this route. Actually, I'm probably going to... Do I want to... I honestly don't want to grind off screen, because I do know all of these guys will probably evolve by level 25. I think he evolves at level 26 or 28. So I think I'm just gonna... I've already faced everybody. Oh, you know what? Screw Lieutenant Surge. We're not doing Lieutenant Surge on the next episode. What we're gonna do is the SS Anne next time. It's gonna be fun, I hope. What I will do is I will buy more than normal super potions. I don't need any Pokeballs. I'll buy 1 antidote. I don't need repels. But yeah, so I'm not sure if I healed already. But that's gonna do it for today's episode. We actually got a lot more done than I thought we were, even though we only grinded and caught Drowsy Pedo, as his name says. Even though we only did catch him, he is up 5 levels. I think Will is up a level, and so is Steph. So, you know, this is gonna be good. I might do some item farming with Harold, or I might just round all these guys off to like 23. I'm not sure. We'll find out when the new episode starts. But until then, everybody have a nice day, and that's all that matters. Alright, have a good one, guys.